It concern you, and it concern me. If you play your party, yo, and I play my party, yo, come and play your party, yo. Onitsha go clean up, make we clean up. Onitsha cause it concern you.
Wazobia, you dey sweet me, my belly. You do well for me, you dey make me jolly. Wazobia, you dey totally me nyafu. How for do I love Wazobia.
News time don't reach you on top Wazobia FM 93.7 Onitsha. This now we WorldTori.
Wazobia 93.7 FM Onitsha. This now we WorldTori for today will be Monday, number 19th day of August for inside 2019. If you check your time now, you go see say 8 o'clock. Don't stand attention. They talk say, oh yeah, Matthew, come take this news now. But first, make a yarn you waiting you go hear for inside the news story. Federal government don't condemn attack on Ekweremadu for inside Germany. Catholic bishop condemn prayer ban for Anambra markets. And for foreign news, Israeli soldiers kill 3 Palestine people for Gaza border. And for sports, Chelsea play 1-1 draw with Leicester City for Lampard first home match. Better thinking, now they lead to better action. Make you always they think better. My name is Matthew Atungwu. But before I go download every, make I just go put small fuel for inside my private jet where I go to fly you from one state to another and for Obodo for inside the news story. No go anywhere because I dey come back now.
This now we WorldTori.
Welcome back. Now make I come the yarn you the cocoa as it happen. We dey begin from the home front, Anambra. The Catholic Bishop of Awka Diocese, Anambra State, Most Reverend Polinius Ezokafo, don't kick against the recent ban where them ban prayers for markets across the state. And in can describe prayer say now the most important tool where Christians need to ask and receive favors from God and to wage war against evil parole. Leaders of Anambra State Amalgamated Traders Association been ban prayers for all markets and can say them they use the prayer to collect money illegally from people and to they do politics with them. As in they deliver in homily on Sunday for Holy Trinity Catholic Church where they for Nanka, Urumba North local government area of the state, the bishop say to ban prayer not be waiting for happen for state where Christians dominate. Still on sea for Anambra, stakeholders from Anambra State don't fetch Sansan from ground, put for tongue, raise one hand up, say, lie, they no go vote for anybody whenever live for Anambra State up to at least 10 years as their next governor for inside 2021. The stakeholders, where they under the umbrella of Greater Anambra Forum, yarn this for one meeting where them do for Awka, where be Anambra State capital during the weekend. The organizer of the conference, where be Fabian Ozigbo, say the group don't observe say for plenty time them they impose governors on the people of the state from abroad and they know they perform well because they no feel the pain of the people. And for Enugu, the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, aka FAN, say them go close down the Akani Biam International Airport for Enugu indefinitely by the time of August 24. For one statement, where FAN's General Manager Corporate Affairs, where be Henrietta Yakubu give, the closure now to make the authority do major repair for the runway. Una go remember say the immediate past Minister of State Aviation, where be Hadi Sirika, for in ministerial screening say then go close down the airport because of the nature of the runway part of the airport. And for Imo, Governor Emeka Ihedioha of Imo State don't call for peace between the Nigerian Air Force and in-host communities because of one land kwanta. For one statement where the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor Chibike Onyuku give for Owerri, the Governor say the land kwanta between Obube plus including Umowa communities for Owerri North local government area and Ngokpala local government area of the state with Nigerian Air Force Regiment 211 Dante. The governor will visit the area together with the commandant of the regiment, Group Captain Philip Bindu, come back the community say, may them abeg na, may them withdraw the case of the matter from the court. And for Edo, the joint body where they conduct examination for senior secondary school, where they call West African Examination Council, aka WAEC, don't deny the report where they fly like butterfly say Edo State carried 3rd position for im latest performance ranking. Where the council they yarn this through in official Twitter handle, it can advise Nigeria people say make them disregard the Tori because that ranking it come from somebody imagination and no be true ranking from them where be WAEC. Una go remember say the Edo State government don't express ingratitude because of the 3rd position of 18 and can't raise 2 fingers up for the effort of all stakeholders for inside the state education sector. And for Bayelsa, the Department of Petroleum Resources, DPR, don't close 9 petrol stations for Yenagoa, where be the Bayelsa state capital. This action they come because of one chook eye exercise where them they do to check the ogbongeness and the casualness of filling stations to know whether the stations they comply with standard mode of the operation of the Department of Petroleum Resources. According to the head of operations of the agency, where be Ibinabo Jack, some petrol stations, including the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) for the state capital, no they fully give the product to the customers. And for Katsina, this one no sweet belle. 2 copper where they serve for Katsina State by the time of Sunday, where be yesterday, don't die for one motor accident where happened for Gobirawa village for Kankara local government area of the state. This couple so one na lady where come from Akwa Ibom State and another one na male where come from Anambra State. People where they there koro where Oyibo they call eyewitnesses say these couples where die been they travel with their colleagues for one vehicle where them ride Couples for Christ to attend one wedding for one Catholic church for Funtua before this accident can happen. The Katsina State NYC talk person Alex Obomata never react to the inquiries on the incident by the time when they write this report. Before we go take our break, make we remind you of waiting and waiting be our Ogbonge stories. Federal government don't condemn the attack on Ekweremadu for inside Germany. Catholic bishop don't condemn prayer ban for Anambra markets. And for foreign scene, Israeli soldiers killed 3 Palestine people for inside Gaza border. And for sport, Chelsea play 1-1 draw with Leicester City for Lampard's first home match. Make you stay tuned and they come back now.
This now we WorldTori.
Welcome back. You still listen to news at 8 where they reach you from Wazobia 93.7 FM Onitsha. Remember say you go feel reach us for all our social media pages them to they get correct and ogbonge informate. For Twitter at Wazobia Onitsha, Instagram at wazobiafm Onitsha, Facebook Wazobia FM Onitsha. Now the rest of the news, national, international, and the world of sports. The joint body of Nigeria people where they live for other Obodo Ibo, where they call Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, don't condemn the attack on Senator Ike Ekweremadu for the second annual Igbo Cultural Festival where dem hold for Nuremberg for inside Germany. For one statement for Abuja, the chairman of NIDCOM, wey be Abike Dabirerewa, say the incident na embarrassment to the country. Senator Ike Ekweremadu, for one statement during the weekend, been confirmed say dem physically assault am for Nuremberg for inside Germany. Meanwhile, Senate President Ahmed Lawal don ask the German authorities say make e identify those people wey dey behind the attack wey dem do on the before Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu. Lawal, for one statement through im special adviser on media Ola Awoniyi, condemn the attack. And im come explain say Senator Ekweremadu bin wan give one ogbonge talk for the second Igbo Annual Cultural Festival and Convention where Ndi Igbo been organized for Germany before those people come bounce enter the place, come attack the Ndi Igbo pikin, where for in political career don't identify with and defend in people. Now so Ahmed Lawal take talk. And for minimum wage matter, the National Conscience Party NCPC don't ginger federal government to do im best with immediate alacrity to settle the issue where they delay the implementation of the 30,000 naira minimum wage. The Lagos State chairman of the party, where be Fatai Ibowo, gave this advice for one interview with News Story people for inside Lagos by the time of yesterday, Sunday. Him say, workers don't endure hardship enough because of economic difficulties, and still can say the implementation of the new minimum wage, it go better the lives of the Nigerian workers.
This now we WorldTori.
Now I don't put another fuel for inside my private jet. Make I just fly you go Obodo Ibo as the matter they go. The Palestinian Health Ministry, by the time of Sunday yesterday, say Israeli soldiers don't kill 3 Palestinian people for the northern Gaza Strip after them fire 3 rockets for Israel from the defended enclave. The ministry say another Palestinian person there for hospital for the shooting where come after the Israeli army say armed suspects been use helicopter come attack them come attack them for the place where separate Israel from Gaza. And for sports, them don't deny Frank Lampard a winning return to Stamford Bridge after Chelsea get 1-1 draw with Leicester City by the time of yesterday, Sunday. Mason Mount scored in first Chelsea goal for the first 7 minutes for in first appearance at the Stamford Bridge. But Wilfred Ndidi bullet header for the second half come rescue Brendan Rodgers' side and the game can end for 1-1 draw. Chelsea get only 1 point from their 2 Premier League games under Lampard, while Leicester City can't get draw for the second straight match. Now here, then the news story ends for this morning. But before me I go come out my mouth, kia make I remember for you 1 or 2 things so be say we don't yarn for inside the news story where be our ogbonge tori. Federal government don't condemn attack on Ekweremadu for inside Germany. Catholic bishop condemn prayer ban for Anambra market. And for foreign news, I been talk say Israeli soldiers kill 3 Palestinian people for Gaza border. And for sports, you been here say Chelsea play 1-1 draw with Leicester City for Lampard first home match. Now so I go close mouth for inside the news story, but make I remember for you say the news story no go just end for here. Anything where they happen for your side, where they see with your eye koro, make you just bounce enter our social media pages them. Drop them for there and to visit our social media pages to get correct and ogbonge informate. For Twitter at Wazobia Onitsha, Instagram at wazobiafm Onitsha, Facebook wazobiafm Onitsha. Wazobia FM they use this opportunity they tell you say make you allow peace to reign because we go only move forward when peace stand up for we country. The person who give me this news make I give you. In name na Uzoma Nlemibe and another person where they here gallantly help me press 1 or 2 things to make sure say this news reach you. In own name na Hassan Alongwole. Before me, I go pack my kaya vamoose from this studio. Make I remember for you say, for this life, make you know they ever pursue success. So instead, make you follow excellence. Then, na success go they follow you. My name, na Matthew Atungwu. Make you get better and ogbonge Monday morning.